Good morning, passport holders. Today is July 6, 2015, day 248 of the vlogs. I'm already checked out of the hotel. I'm now going to walk over to the Apple Store, do the upload on the vlog, and then I've got a 4.5 hour drive out to Seattle. Gosh, I'm starting to get confused on where I am in the world. It's a good thing. But it should be a pretty easy day. I'm going to be in Seattle for 4 nights, all things said and done, so that should create a little bit of stability for me so I can do the work that needs doing, because there's some big stuff on the horizon. I just can't talk about it quite yet. Hope you guys are having a good day, but let's get this one started.
Round 2 at the Spokane Apple Store.
Well, passport holders, it is time to get back out on the road and head to Seattle, Everett to be exact. Should be a pretty simple 300-mile drive, 4.5 hours is what I'm being told. We'll see what happens and what goes on as we get there. Hopefully it's a good, safe drive. Well, passport holders, we are out here in the middle of Washington. It is really kind of just farmland, which I was not expecting. I thought that this was going to be pretty much, civilization, small towns, suburbs, all the way between Spokane and Seattle, but apparently this is very much farmland. So, about an hour and 20 minutes in now. I'm starting to get hungry. I'm going to stop for lunch, just do drive-through somewhere. I'm not looking to actually stop since today's a short day. Anyways, it's only about another like 2.5 hours for me to get to the hotel, supposedly. Let's hope that it is, and that they've got good Wi-Fi there. I'm dying for a hotel that has decent Wi-Fi. Wow, this is super pretty. I don't know if it's going to get washed out here or what, but there's a huge lake and some amazing, amazing cliff faces here. Let me zoom in so you guys can see a little bit there. That is absolutely gorgeous. Really, really pretty. And yes, I've confirmed from the signs that this is actually the Columbia River, and this is the River Gorge. Beautiful on both sides. Coming up the other side of the gorge, what do I get greeted by? Windmills! Longtime passport holders know that I absolutely love these things. I just am fascinated by them, and this seems to be a pretty large wind farm that they've got up here at the top of the Columbia River Gorge here. I mean, as you can see, there are probably about 3 dozen windmills immediately in the shot. Really kind of amazing. The one on the left is the sad one. Sad windmill. You're moving a little bit faster. Absolutely gorgeous out here, and this lake is just lake or river, I'm not sure what it is. It's just kind of going right along the freeway, so you keep getting these pretty views, and then you've got the mountains right up here. Ah, it's pretty. Yeah, that's what I get to drive through today. This is gorgeous. Holy smokes. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but the US 90 West here in Washington, just inside of King County, has to be the loudest road surface I've ever driven on. It is ridiculously loud in here. I wish that they would start to pave with asphalt instead of leaving this stuff like it's unfinished. It just looks unfinished, and it's so loud. Ugh, give me to a major highway again.
made it to the greater Seattle metro area, as I am now fighting through what looks to be the beginning of rush hour traffic. Got another 20 miles or so, and I should be making the transition onto the 5 at that point, because I'm currently on the 405. And then it'll be a couple of miles and off and to the hotel. Hopefully not more than another 20 or so minutes, but I'm not betting on it. Hello guys, your final stats: 297 miles, 5 hours and 4 minutes, 25.6 miles a gallon. Been, I don't know, about an hour and a half since I got here, and I've just been watching YouTube videos and working. Had a couple more emails come in, like, apparently whatever I am saying in these emails that I'm sending out to people, vloggers in particular, to talk about captioning is getting their attention, which is a good thing. It's just, there's a lot of work, and that's not a bad thing, especially with VidCon coming up real soon. I got so many different things that I need to get in place, including drop cards for that business cards or drop cards for that, and I've got to finalize my service level offerings, so that's gets onto the back of the card. Like, that's a big thing for me, is that if I'm going to hand out these cards and it's going to have, you know, my information, I want to make sure that it is a sales tool as well. That said, I'm starting to get really hungry, even though I ate lunch, which is kind of really weird that I'm already hungry again. It's only like 5:45. So I'm going to walk across the street to Walmart, probably grab some beer as well, because The Bachelorette is on, and as you guys know, that is a guilty pleasure show of mine, so I will be watching that tonight, and beers and playing the drinking game associated with that is always a good time. Back to Wally World. It is just shy of 11 o'clock now, and I am exhausted. It is time for me to go to bed, and it should make things better for tomorrow, since I don't have like a 4 or 5 or 6 hour drive. I can get caught up on all the things that I need to do. Just a lot of work, which I'm thankful for. Do not get me wrong, but it's just, there's a lot of things on my plate right now. All that said, thank you guys for your time and your attention. I sincerely appreciate them both. Remember though, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still, so go do cool stuff. Bye for now.